you want to become a top 1% man, you need to be willing to do things that 99% of men are not willing to do. Or wait, it's something like that, right? Maybe it's this. If you want to get ahead of 99% of men, you need to be willing to put in more work than 99% of men are willing to put in. Look, there's been a lot of like how to be a top 1% man videos on YouTube. I've even done one myself, and I think that there's a lot of BS out there about what it takes to be a successful man or a high value man or an alpha male or a sigma male. Some of it, admittedly, I maybe even have contributed to myself with past videos. Like, I like to take cold showers. They help me wake up quickly. They release dopamine, put me in a good mindset to start the day. I think every man should follow a consistent lifting regimen because not only does it help us make gains and look better naked, but it helps build mental toughness and discipline. If you're someone who struggles with porn addiction, you should practice no fap because it's going to build discipline and help you overcome sexual dysfunction. But let's make one thing very, very clear. None of this shit is going to make you a successful man. There is just far too many examples of top performers, top 1% men out there who have complete shit habits. Let's take DJ Metcalf, for example.
I eat 1 meal a day, drink 1 coffee, and eat like 3-4 bags of candy. I eat a lot of candy. That's Skittles gummies.
That is a top NFL player who has an absolute crap diet. Or Charles Barkley famously ate not 1, but 2 McDonald's fried fish fillet sandwiches before every game. And bro, I personally know multiple multi-millionaire entrepreneurs who barely sleep every night. That's not successful, right?
But David, I meditate for 30 minutes every morning.
Then I take 3 cold showers.
And read for 5 hours every day.
You're telling me that's not gonna make me successful?
Now, real quick, let's take a step back because I think it's important to define what actually makes a top 1% man. What makes you more successful than 99% of men? Because if it's just your income, that would mean you need to make above $800,000 each year, and then you're a top 1% earner. Simple, right? But if we're being real, personally, I don't believe that success is just like monetary income. I think that definitely plays a role. You want to have that financial freedom, the ability to do what you want, but I think there's also a combination of different factors. You know, for me, it's more about living a life and having a lifestyle that makes me happy every day, but it's not just about happiness and comfort, but that also gives me purpose, makes me feel motivated, makes me want to do more each day. And there's an interesting practice you can do right now. I actually did this back when I was working my first 9-to-5 career job as a software engineer. And basically what I want you to do is to close your eyes and envision what would an ideal day in your life look like. So for example, if I close my eyes, I'm on a yacht with like 10 super attractive Instagram models, Dan Bilzerian's there with some guns, Kanye West is there too because I love Kanye. Now I'm just playing. The whole point of this is to envision like what a average typical day in your life would look like if you were living your ideal life, not some crazy vacation orgy or something. So back when I was working my first career job, I closed my eyes and I thought, I'd like to be able to wake up without an alarm clock, then go to the gym and train fasted. I loved to train and fasted at the time, but be able to actually enjoy my workout, not have to rush to, to make it into work on time. Then go home, make some bacon and eggs. This is back when I ate bacon and eggs every single day. And then be able to work from home in a cool location, or maybe go and work from a coffee shop or a cafe. And then after that, to end the day, hang out with either a cool girl or with some bros. Like for me, that was and that still is basically a perfect day. And if I can live that every single day, then in my eyes, I'm a top 1% man, regardless what you think. That might not match your vision of success. For you, it might be being able to wake up and have a perfect hair day every single day. I would actually like that too. And thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Bluemon, everyone can have a good hair day every day. Check it out, bro. Bluemon makes straight up the best hairstyling products for men in the entire world. Starting with wet hair, first I apply the Bluemon Ascend Volume Cream because it's going to give your hair a little bit of volume and great texture. From there, I'm just going to blow dry it. Personally, I use this attachment because I have curly hair and that helps bring out the natural curls. And then once I've achieved the shape and the texture that I'm going for, that's when I add in my favorite product, the Bluemon Monarch Matte Paste. This is going to give my hair a high hold so I maintain that look all day long, and also a matte finish so it looks natural, not glossy and shiny. Having a good hair day every single day is really that simple when you have Bluemon products in your corner. And because Bluemon is sponsoring the video, they're hooking us up with the coupon code you can use to save big at checkout. Just click that first link down in the description to take your hair game to the next level. Check it out. All right, now I got some good news and some bad news. The good news is that you're probably going to realize that your ideal day, it's not that far away from your current reality. Like, it might not be years into the future. For myself, I realized that if I quit my software engineering job, which I did, and this was back in 2015 before like remote working was a thing, but I was able to negotiate working from home on a part-time basis where they gave me a laptop. I worked on some projects. I got like $50 an hour. And then I also got a job as a personal trainer. So a lot of days I was able to wake up, work out, go back, work from home. Some days I had to go and work at the gym from like 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. and those days kind of sucked, but half of the days of the week, I was already living that ideal life. So that's the good news. Once you identify this, you might be able to pretty quickly get there. The bad news is that there's going to be a lot of external resistance and also internal resistance because of the external resistance. For example, we care a lot about what our parents think of us and we want to make them happy. We want to live up to their expectations. And my parents were really confused while I was quitting a software engineering career job to do some random shit on my own. My friends also made comments. I remember when I started the YouTube channel, my two best friends who I lived with, and I absolutely love these guys, but they almost had an intervention with me to be like,
David, what in the fuck are you doing quitting a software job to become a YouTuber? This is stupid, bro.
or I was on dates a lot of times with girls, and I was trying to explain to them, like, yeah, I used to be a software engineer, but now I'm trying to, figure out my own path. And a lot of the girls, I could see it in their eyes, immediately disqualified me. I was not, the sugar daddy making 6 to 7 figures that they were looking for. The point is that your idea of success and your vision for being a top 1% man, it's not gonna match up with other people, and it's gonna be tough to overcome their judgment. And in the past, I just tell you, hey bro, just don't give a fuck. Just stop giving fucks, right? That's kind of like some typical self-improvement advice.
Just don't give any fucks about it, bro.
But if we're being honest, like as humans, we just care what other people think. So I think that's just trying to like overcompensate. And that doesn't work very well in the long run. It can even make you more anxious and more insecure about what other people think. But what does sustainably work is when you recognize, hey, I give a fuck what these other people think. I don't like that they're judging me and not validating me. But guess what? I give even more fucks about what I think is cool and about what I want to do. And here's the amazing thing. Even though at first I did not seem successful outwardly, I already felt 1000% more happy and fulfilled and motivated every single day because I got to wake up and live my goal lifestyle already. I already felt like a top 1% man. After I quit that software job, I didn't make any real money for 3 or 4 years after that. I had a couple of years where my tax return, my income was $25K for the year. But guess what? And I've seen this happen with other guys as well. Once you're kind of like actualizing the life that you want to live, now you start to have actual confidence, right? Because confidence truly is kind of like having proof in your life that you've been able to do the things that you wanted to do and become the man you wanted to become. Confidence is not just like, I'm the shit, I'm better than other people, I'm better than, yeah, that guy's got more money than me, but I'm better looking, I'm more jacked than him. No, that's just overcompensation and insecurity. True confidence is when you can look at your past and look at the experiences you've been through and be like, look, bro, I got rock solid proof that I'm the man that I want to be. And once I had that, I started building this like critical momentum in my life and with my money to the point that y'all know the story from there, right? I started making 2 YouTube videos a week. Little by little, I upgraded the quality of those videos because I was investing my whole life into that. I built an audience from there. I launched multiple businesses, and now these businesses generate multiple millions of dollars per year, and it increases year after year after year. And I think for myself and for a lot of guys, it's only possible to reach that point and get that type of financial momentum once you're operating from a place of your ideal lifestyle, because now you're operating from a place of strength and confidence rather than worrying about judgment from others and trying to live up to other people's idea of success. So here's my question for you, and it's not an easy one. Should your goal be to be a top 1% man? Is that even the right goal to be operating with from the first place? Should you be aiming to make, 1 million plus per year and look successful to everyone around you? Or should it just be embracing your own unique path in life and just getting lost living a dope life? And just to be clear, because this may sound a bit hedonistic, I'm not talking about living a life just of pleasure. I'm talking about a life of meaningful work that's meaningful to you and adds value to society in your own unique way, rather than just going into work and doing what your boss tells you. Some people will not quite understand this. Some people will definitely disagree with me, but I'm not sitting around here every day thinking about how do I get from 4 million a year to 400 million a year. And I see a lot of people around me who are already so successful in their own right, just getting obsessed and envying that next level of success. Look, at the end of the day, bro, it is your life. And the beautiful thing is you get to decide. You have control over which path you go down. But to bring this back to the beginning, I think to become a top 1% man, you have to be willing to think like 99% of men do not think. You can't get lost in the rat race. And even more importantly than that, to become a top 1% man, I think you need to be willing to make the difficult, intimidating decisions that 99% of men are not able to make because they're too afraid of the fear of judgment of other people, or they're too afraid to take a leap of faith and do something that no one around them is doing. If you enjoyed this video, I recommend you check out this one next. It is about how to unfuck your life. Right now, if you're in a really tough spot, you have absolutely no momentum, check that out. That's gonna help you start building massive momentum and confidence in your life. And if you're new to the channel, click there to subscribe as I drop 2 new videos every single week. I will talk to all of y'all in the next video. Stay beastly.